You won't.
It's not a thing, guys. Don't send dick pics.
Dick pics is
okay?
bad, right?
It's not nice.
no.
Guys, keep your dick in your pants.
Exactly.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sergio Talks podcast. It's your boy Sergio's Talks.
It's your boy Matt. It's your boy Carl.
And today we have...
Sarah Donya.
And guys, before we start this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Don't forget to check us out on
Patreon. Yo, finally, man.
First time. Where you guys get an exclusive episode every single Friday. Something that people on YouTube just don't get as often.
Not cool, no. And then she was just there. We thought she had a boyfriend, but she didn't. And then she walked she came to see.
Listen, long story short, I thought she wanted me. She ended up fucking mad. Done deal.
Damn. Oh my god.
But to be honest, she was looking at Sergio. I saw her looking at Sergio multiple times.
Yeah, me too.
But I think we all saw that. That's the only reason why I thought there was anything.
We all
She
agreed.
used the.
So Sarah, how do you and Matt know each other?
Actually, we did 2 TV reality show here in Quebec. It's not the same thing, but I reached out to him to do some
Promotion.
treatment in my clinic because I have a medical beauty aesthetic clinic, and he agreed, and he came like for almost like a year now, and he did a bunch of treatment, and I even used him as a model. So.
And now look how he's so how did you first get into that industry or in that business?
In the medical industry?
Yeah.
I'm a registered nurse. I graduated in 2014, and I was really passionate about like injection, beauty. So I decided to do my training, and then slowly like I opened my first business. I was 22 years old, and now I'm almost 29, and it's really big, and I'm really happy.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting because I think like one thing that we like to talk about is like the whole like male female dynamic and stuff like that. So how do you feel about the pressure that younger women have when it comes to like beauty standards? Like what would you tell them, like a few pieces of advice when they want to do certain changes to themselves like at a young age?
Yeah, I'm really concerned about like everything that is going on with hypersexualization and everything. I really want to give a big advice to everybody that follows everybody like on Instagram, and they think that they are a model, but they are not. Some people that you can't follow,
Right?
Because there's a lot of people in Quebec that feels like they're a model, but they're not. Like, let's say, for example, okay, they will talk about, can I say like something that it's not come
Just say it.
Okay.
If anything, we'll cut it.
I'll give you an example. Okay, there's an influencer here in Quebec, really famous, that everybody follows, but she talks about how she puts candies in her butt, how like big her boobs are, how sex is. This is not some people that we need to follow. This is too much. What I really want to promote is natural beauty.
Right.
If you have some problem, like let's say you have acne, and it affects your how you feel about yourself, yeah, of course I will help you. If you want to, like, let's say you have like small lips and you want to have them a little bit bigger but not too much, this is something that I will promote. But when it goes like to way too much, it's not something that I like.
So do you refuse people sometimes?
Yeah, I really often refuse a lot of people because they want to have it too much, and I'm not a ad for money. Like, if I feel like it's not natural and I don't recommend, and I will not do it for like, let's say my future daughter or my niece, I will never do it.
Because you don't want to be like associated to it.
Exactly. Because after that, it's your name.
Yeah.
If some people saw you on the street, they'll be like, who treated you? And they'll say, Sarah Donya. It's not good for me.
Okay. What's the youngest?
18.
If
they have 17, they have to come with a parent.
Okay.
And depends what's the treatment.
Right.
Like, we don't do injectables to less than 18, and even like 18, sometimes I say no.
Do you feel like in recent years there's been a lot more men getting cosmetic surgeries done?
Yes, there is. We're really happy because like you guys need to take care of yourself. You need to have a good skincare routine. You need to there's a lot of guys that goes to barbershop every week. They spend tons and of money, like just to get the line here of their beard. They come to the clinic, they do laser hair removal, and then it's done for life. Always look clean, always nice. Or I've had a lot of guys coming for hair removal on the back. So there's a lot of guys coming, and it's nice.
So that's what I have.
Mine was that.
That's what I have.
What do you have?
I mean, that's why I don't grow a beard, because I've probably been to, and it just doesn't.
No, you just don't
have it.
You just have bad genetics.
You're just born like that.
You wish, though. You
Sorry.
wish. It's okay.
It's whatever.
It's okay.
It's just a detail.
You wish.
Whatever.
And the worst part is that I'm so badly groomed now. Like as you're saying the thing about the barber shop, you're like, they go every week. I'm here,
Yeah, we're looking.
Come to the clinic, then you won't think about barbershop or anything.
But
you
I
are
usually
gonna
go
be
once
always
a
ready.
week though, because like for us, like also like our barbers are kind of like our
Friends.
friends. For some people, it's like even therapy.
It's a therapy.
Yeah, exactly. But also, it's just obviously like for like a guy, there's a lot less like beauty standards that that is imposed on us. So for us, at the very limit, like it's like the only thing that's required of us to be deemed like a good-looking guy is to have a clean shave and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
What's the most the guys asking, like what treatment they ask the most? Like
Laser hair removal in their ears, back, beards are the most famous, and now we're starting to get a lot of guys coming for facial. Yeah.
Oh, good.
But the older I'm getting though, like the more like I smile a lot. I have a lot of like
wrinkles.
Wrinkles here. Yeah, I'm
Ugly.
I'm ugly.
But you know what? There's a lot of guys now that they won't tell you, like even in your friends group, that they have BOTOX, like
Really?
a lot.
Eh.
Yeah, there's a lot of people think that BOTOX you're gonna look completely
Like super-
plasticky.
Exactly, but no, you can get it and have like a natural result and like still have wrinkles, but not as deep as before. So there's a lot of guys that have BOTOX now.
My only concern is that I like when I smile. I like when like my eyes become like squinty. Would that like get rid of it? Like when I smile?
No, it's gonna
It's
stay
just
the
the
same.
wrinkles.
It's just the wrinkle. Yeah, like your muscles gonna be more relaxed. That's BOTOX.
Okay, get Botox, man. There you go, buddy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Do you
I thought-
imagine him getting Botox?
I'm gonna look the same. I'm just
You're
gonna have
gonna
less
look
muscle.
the
but
same.
listen,
We'll just have less.
from our perspective, just us three.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
You know what we should do? So I'm 27. You're
25.
24.
okay. So if you just look at us quickly, rate each one of our like our
Skin age?
No, not our skin age.
Okay.
Like skin, I guess health, skin.
Skin
Care?
health. Oh, skincare.
Like what would you rate
yeah,
our what would you rate our skin on 10?
Oh, there you go.
and be honest. Don't.
Matt has a 10 on a 10. I know he treats his skin.
Yeah, it takes 40,
yeah.
45 minutes.
Listen, man.
But
Shout out to
you-
her, though. She gave me the facials. If you want the skin, you can go see her clinic. This is why.
But
Left,
both
right.
of you guys have oily skin. Like
Yeah,
I
I
can
do.
Oh, you
see
can
it
see
now.
it.
Yeah. Like you're shining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was
And-
just a star.
you're just oily.
Hey, listen, man. Fuck.
I don't know if you have like a skincare routine, but it's the minimum. It's where you guys have to start. Even if you are a guy, you need a skincare. Okay, so come
Yeah.
after like the
After the
podcast,
show.
I'll tell you what to buy and
what to
what
do.
to get.
Is it bad to use the same towel for your body and your face?
That's crazy.
Not really. It doesn't
Okay.
change anything. It's more like what's the product you're gonna use.
Yeah. Okay.
Carl's like, is it okay if I use the same towel 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, I was scared he was about to say something like that. I was like, oh my God.
So oily skin.
Oh,
Damn. But the other day we like because Matt was in the bathroom for 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, he must be using. We just finished eating. He must be using the bathroom. And no, it wasn't that. He was just in there doing his skin routine for
As I should.
45 minutes straight.
Yes. I have to put some cream on my body, different creams, some beard treatment type of thing. Bro, what do you, like, listen.
And the
she
worst
just
part-
gave me a shout out. What do you think for?
And the worst part, though, because the thing is that you hog the bathroom for 45 minutes.
You have your own bathroom and you don't live there. So what does it matter?
I actually needed the bathroom.
And in those 45 minutes, he didn't brush his teeth.
Yeah, well, I brushed it after.
That was.
Anyways, move on.
But do you get a lot of messages from guys lately since you've been doing like skincare routines or like just like maintaining like your beard and stuff? Like, have you gotten guys like approaching you being like,
What's your skincare?
like what's your skincare routine or stuff like that?
I honestly, well, two things. Yes, I had couple, like, yes, but mostly I have girlfriends of men asking me where do I do my
So they could put their
treatment.
mans on.
Yes. I have a lot. Like when I was doing a lot of like facials with her and I was promoting, all my DMs were just girlfriends. Hey, like, can you tell me like the price? How was the experience? How was blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and they're like, the end message is always like, for my man. And I'm like, why is not him DMing me? It's always her. But like, I guess,
Guys are shy.
yeah, I would put it this way.
But I also
Yeah.
think guys care less about those things too. Like I said, because I'm kind of like careless when it comes to those things.
Yeah.
I never put
It
like a
doesn't
grand
matter for
importance
you.
to those things. Yeah, because like I never really get like crazy breakouts or stuff like that. So I never really feel like there's anything wrong with my skin unless somebody like points it out, you know?
But there's a lot of guys too, like they're shy about it and they'll be like, no, I don't need that. I'm a man, you know?
Yeah.
But they
Flexing
really
masculinity.
do.
Yeah. Well, no, I liked it. There's one time I remember I got finessed. I was just walking through like Fairview and like there's these guys. I'd be like, hey, sir. You want to come see a product quick? And then he starts like showing me all these different products. He was like, this thing has like gold flakes in it and this and that for nourishing your skin. Me, I'm there and I'm like, I will literally buy whatever you tell me to buy. And then like I brought it home and then my ex-girlfriend at the time was like, you got ripped off.
What the fuck is that?
She's like, what is this? She's like, this will literally give you more pimples than anything.
It's true how you get, you know how like your girl disses you so much when you get like that one product or whatever and you're like, oh, that should be good for my skin.
Yeah.
And then you just put it on the table and she's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, she's gonna break up with me.
Yeah, like the judgment is insane.
Or I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah, and then she looks and turns around. You see all these products, and then starts to find like this is so
Explaining.
bad. This will do that to your body, and then you will lose your arm, type of thing. You're like, yo, what? It's just I don't know. The guy told me to take it, bro.
But to me, like at least in my case, the girls have a way of making me feel like the biggest piece of shit in the world when that happens. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about.
It's like, do you want to get laid ever again? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I trusted the guy.
So Sarah, you have your own business, right?
Yeah.
It's been how long you have your own business?
Since now more than 7 years.
Okay, and I wanted to know, since your business, you're doing good. How's having a business has affected or not your dating life?
Oh my God.
Here we go.
It really did. Honestly, like I've been in a relationship for almost 6 years and it was really hard because I was working a lot. You know, it's your business, it's your baby. Like you have goals that you want to achieve. So it really affected my relationship because my ex felt that I was too much working.
You were prioritizing the business at the time.
But I was prioritizing both. But for him, like it was too much. And like his goals were not the same as mine. Like he was really comfortable with what he had. He didn't want to work more. Like he was not ambitious. So basically like he felt less of a man because I was more powerful. Like I was getting more money. I was always traveling. I was independent. And like, I'm sorry, guys, if your girlfriend or like more than you, you're going to feel less than a man. Like everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But was it like a him thing or like also you felt like more, let's say, masculine in a way because
I
you
felt
made more
more masculine. I felt like I was way superior than he was, and I wasn't feeling secure.
Okay.
What I say about secure is that I didn't want to get pregnant because I know he wouldn't be able to provide for me, the child, and everything because I have a business.
Yeah.
If I don't work, I don't get money.
Right.
So I need to feel that security.
Yeah.
And like a guy needs to be like the man, you know? So we didn't understand about like a bunch of things. So then we split up, and I've been single for 2 years, and it was so hard. Like every time I was dating a guy, he was like, "You're too independent for me," or like some guy was like, "Oh my God, you know what? You have your house, your dog, your business. You don't even need a man. Like you got more your shit together than I have." Like that was always the same answer back to back.
They were like intimidated.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are most definitely.
Yeah.
So would you say that you're like a traditional woman? So you want your man to provide for you essentially?
I don't want him to provide for me, but I want to be feeling that if something happens, I'm secure.
Yeah,
I'm set.
he has you. Like he
Yeah,
got you.
exactly. He has me and my future kids, because of course I want to have kids, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like
But you also want to have someone that you can like learn from, right? Like,
exactly.
so
yeah.
that like you guys might be at the same place financially, but he might know certain things more than you that you could still learn from him, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of men get intimidated by the financial aspect only,
Yeah.
which the guy told you, right? You have your dog, your house, your this or that, and it's
Yeah.
kind of all revolving around like a financial aspect. So I think they kind of get scared and intimidated from that. But again, like if you're a guy on your grind and you want to bust up and you know you're ambitious and you're driven, then you shouldn't really be afraid about who you're going to get into a relationship with, because you
Exactly.
know where you see yourself at in a few years from now.
Yeah,
right?
because I was
Yeah.
about to say, is it like a little bit like a personality thing?
Yeah.
Because like let's say in my case, a girl that's like independent, has her business or whatever, doesn't do anything to me. If anything, I love it. I'm like, shit, get your fucking money up. Like I fucking love it, and it actually attracts me more. Because you guys know my history. When it comes to like dating, I had more like girls that were like not independent, more like dependent or whatever. And for me, it was like more like I'm bothered type of thing. So like I think, in my opinion, for how my personality is, if a girl is independent up to her shit and she doesn't need a man, it actually drives me more to be like, no, I'm gonna show you that you need me or you want me or like some shit, because it's more attractive that the girl is actually so independent
Independent.
that she doesn't want any man, but then therefore she showed you a little bit of interest. With her busy schedule, she gave you that little like, oh, like you're kind of interesting.
time for you.
I have time for you, and I'm like, damn. So you give me that time, bet I'm gonna take you. I won't be like, yeah, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like for me, it's like I see it differently. I would say.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a personality trait.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because like at the end of the day, I think you and your partner, you guys are growing together. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'd rather have someone that's also like on a grind with you than someone that's like so like affected by his masculinity that you're getting more money, anything like that. Then you just have to find the right person in a way.
Yeah.
I have like this question I always like to ask. I don't know your salary, but I'll put you in perspective. Let's say your dream man makes 80,000 a year, 80,000, but he's like very secure. He's in his masculine energy. You're making way more than him, whatever like salary you have, but he's making 80K and it's like his dream job. He doesn't want to go further or whatever. He loves his job. Would you take him as is like the 80K a year, or since you're making way more, you're like, this is not enough for me, but we're talking about your dream man?
I've been thinking about a salary thing because, after 2 years of being single,
Yeah.
I was like, what I will accept is like a guy that is ambitious but has a minimum of 100K per year.
Okay.
I know like it's tricky to talk about money. There's a lot of people that'll be like, oh my God, she just think about money. No, I just think about my future.
Yeah.
Yes, I make more than 100K, but nowadays in 2023, if you want to like be able to pay a house, travel a little bit, grow up your kids that they will have everything they need, you need a minimum of 100K. That's
Yeah.
how I think. I think about like financial. So 100K, it's perfect for me. If he's ambitious, he will not tell me you work too much or whatever, that he will help me even grow and I will help him grow. It's perfect. Yeah, and I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
2 months ago. Finally.
Dal, she was talking for me, like she was describing her thing in her
Oh,
head.
that's him.
Her lights were lighting
Look
up.
how she's happy. Look at her.
Yeah,
oh
I'm
my
so
god.
happy. You don't even understand. Like, it came up from nothing. I really didn't expect it.
Yeah.
And I met this perfect man. He's not even a guy. He's a man. Yeah.
Valid.
I'm really happy.
Are you familiar with like the toxic men on the internet lately, like Andrew Tate and all those people?
Yeah, you know what? I like Andrew Tate a little bit.
Damn. Love that. Please
Yeah,
explain.
because sometimes he says stuff and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
You know?
What do you feel makes sense about what he says?
Like about what kind of girl he'll be dating. Yes, he's not like the right example. He's always with a bunch of girls or whatever, but like his dream women
Yeah.
is like, I respect what he says about it.
Yeah, he's always been like that, right? He always says in his mind, and I'm speaking in blatant terms, he says you treat like bitches one way, but your wife completely different.
Yeah.
Like they're not even on the same level at all. You know what I mean? Like your wife, you protect, you provide, and she's the most precious thing in the world. Where he also, but on the other side of things, he says, don't waste your time on women
Yeah.
that are not going to be your wife. Stop spending your money and energy and time because you're just kind of throwing it, in the dust kind of thing. You know?
Exactly, and I respect that. There's a lot of people that hate him because he's rude. Like he's so direct with how he talks about the bitches.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay, and I feel the same thing. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't respect them. I don't care if they don't respect me. Like I'll respect a woman that works at McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
provide for her kids, and I won't respect a girl that sells pictures of her naked online.
Okay, so essentially you're saying like let's say OnlyFans. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Okay. If I would make an OnlyFans, I know I'll make a lot of
Right.
money,
Yeah.
and I will never do it in my life because I have respect for me. I have respect for my family, and like, it's not something that I will promote at all.
Yeah. And the other thing that I find interesting too about like the whole internet lately, and it's kind of like we spoke about it a few episodes ago, is that I feel like now people put labels on everything, right? They talk about feminism, extreme feminist, high value men, and stuff like that. And I think in order for things to change, we have to stop putting people into like categories. So the way that we were thinking is that basically there is no such thing as a high value man. I think as men, it's either you are a man or you're not. You know what I mean? So I think if in order for you to be labeled as a man, you have to have something that drives you. You have to have something that you're ambitious about, that you're something that you're always chasing. I don't think naturally as men, we are capable of just being comfortable where we're at. I think the society that we've built has made us comfortable.
Yeah.
And I think especially when we get into relationships with women, we easily get comfortable because we think, oh, she's never going to leave me. She loves me way too much. I could just stop slacking. I could start slacking on my dreams. And, guys either stop going to the barber, they either stop going to the gym, they stop working as hard, they have less goals and ambitions because they feel secure.
Yeah. But
But then the whole statistic of 80% of women initiate divorce most likely stems from the fact that, the woman is not seeing them in the same light that they thought. You know what I mean?
changed.
Well, that they changed and that they were first in love with the man that was driven, that was ambitious and was all these things. And all of a sudden you stop. But then the women stay with them for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, have kids, get married. And then like by the 10th year or 20th year, the husband's like, oh, you're going to give up on everything that we've built, And the woman's like, no, I've been waiting for you to change for the past 20 years.
I
You know what I mean?
changed to be just the guy that I fell in love with,
Yeah.
Not just a random new guy, technically, in a way.
Or
you
the
know?
men that you are supposed to be, or like that she was like,
Or that you sold yourself to be,
actually,
you
you're like you're driven, you have ambitious, you're like, I want to do this, and then she's just looking at like that, like a picture. It's like, okay, that looks like a good like man for me and for my kids. Like you mentioned like earlier, like you're looking like further because you want kids, and like if something you wants to be secure for the next like years, whatever. Which is honestly, it's totally understandable. Like it's just us guys and women's and men, I guess.
So now you don't have to spill all the tea, but now with the new person that you're seeing, what do you see as the biggest difference from your 6-year relationship to now this person? Like the difference in personalities from both people. Like what is the biggest change?
Okay. First thing.
The smile is insane. She's glowing.
Let me pull out the list.
Yo, she's glowing. You're like,
past it.
from the 6 years, she's like this. She's like,
Well,
Like
listen,
what the, bro? Hey, yo, put the camera on me. Yo, who are you, bro? Like, what? God is happy as hell. Yo, you did your job, bro. What is this?
Yeah, he really
Teach me
did.
the ways, bro. What is this guy?
Honestly, he's just like so gentleman. Like there's some small little things that makes him different than any guy. Like he will open the door. He will like makes me come first. He will. He's just so nice. I don't know what to say.
Did he watch our podcast?
Yo, yeah, I was about to say. Imagine he took the tricks. He was like, all right, let's. We did a whole episode about like being a gentleman thing.
being
he's
chivalrous.
like I can tell him to come here. He's gonna talk to you about like being a gentleman. Like he's so respectful with my family. That's so important.
Yeah.
Like for example, last week it was Comic-Con. He called my brother-in-law and he was like, "I'm gonna come and get Danya's nephew to go to the Comic-Con." Like he doesn't even know my family. Come.
But he's
He does the
thoughtful.
extra.
Yeah, exactly. Those little extra things are really important.
Yeah.
And the fact that my family loves him because he's really respectful, gentleman. Every time he comes to my family's house, he brings stuff. You know, he doesn't come empty-handed.
Damn.
Those little things are important.
Yeah. And also making 100K a year.
Nah, he makes a bit more, but it's an extra. You know.
Yeah, for sure, it's a bonus. But I think essentially what you were wanting is just someone that could like match your lifestyle,
Yeah.
right?
And also, like, okay, I've been dating guys, okay? We've been going out, clubs, bars, whatever. Every time there was girls coming, "Hi, how are you?" They will all be like, "Hi," and cuddling them, kissing them. Him, no. If a girl comes and even if I'm not with you, everybody is telling me now he's pushing every girls away. So
As he
that's
should.
important. And that's really important, especially now in Montreal. Like, guys or girls, even like I'm more afraid of girls than guys.
for sure.
I don't
For sure.
trust any girls.
1000% now.
I don't trust any girls. So like if a guys act like that, he's special because
Yeah.
there's not a lot. It's really rare right now.
Is he older or
Yeah.
younger than you?
He's gonna turn 30 this Sunday. So
Oh,
Happy birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. You have a surprise for him. Wait, don't. Yeah, it's gonna disclose after Sunday, so it's fine too. He's not gonna see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be in.
Yeah.
My family is organizing him like a dinner on Friday, and Sunday we're going to beach club. So
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I never received any dick pic, first of all. Second of all, like it's basically like you raped my eyes. My view was being raped.
I never heard this one. What?
Because I didn't ask to see it, you know?
Rape my eyes. I'm gonna use that now. You guys are just- if
Yeah,
anyone
of
does bullshit, I'm
course.
gonna use rape my eyes, bro. Whoa,
You're getting dick pics.
No, I just said if
Who's raping your eyes?
I
Then?
am saying
actually-
that if I see some shit, I will say that now.
I'm not sending you no dick pics.
You don't?
You won't.
It's not a thing, guys. Don't send dick pics.
Dick pics is
okay?
bad, right?
It's not
It's
nice.
Guys, keep your dick in your pants.
Exactly,
Please.
please. Come, you can send a picture of you like in the mirror where you can see your abs or whatever, like your sexy pictures, but don't send a picture of your dick like
okay.
that.
Is that-
It's like your dick and then the feet. You know?
Yeah,
So it's like- and the
exactly.
feet are
No,
like- sometimes they're wearing
there's nothing
sandals, sometimes it's
sexy.
socks, or like crow feet and like dick. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like this. Or maybe his feet are like this.
Or like this?
Yeah. Like he's doing this with his toes.
You like it?
He's like that. Yeah.
Send me flowers, you know? Send me a picture of my favorite coffee.
Yeah.
You thought about me, you bought my favorite coffee. I don't know. Something
wait,
like that,
Yo, I'm
you
taking
know?
some notes. Wait,
Yeah,
favorite
yeah, it
coffee?
takes. Yeah,
Is that a thing?
exactly. Yeah,
I'm
if
gonna
you
send
send
you
a
a
picture of a girl to a girl and you're like, "Oh, I was thinking about you. I went to Starbucks. I bought your favorite coffee, and
Yeah.
I'm drinking it. I'm thinking about you." That's cute. That's
So
romantic.
cute.
Okay.
But we know the small things
And
go a
you
long
see,
way.
you didn't pay for nothing, but it's romantic. It's a gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah, small things. They
Yeah.
matter, actually.
Small
Exactly.
things matters.
Boys. So actually, interesting topic. Are you guys familiar with Francesca? She did like Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like tea that's been like going around the internet, and that people are speculating that the engagement ring that she got was from a collab.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
she's posting like a lot of pictures of it. she's always tagging like the people that she got the ring from, etc. So a lot of people are speculating that it was a collab. Not saying that she got it for free, but like at maybe at a discounted rate.
Okay.
So how would you feel if ever you were to find out that the engagement ring that you got was from a collab?
I would say no.
You say no, even if it's your dream ring.
No, I don't care.
The perfect carat.
I don't care.
It's
I rather
heavy.
like my man pay for me like a $500 ring, but
Watch out, he's gonna watch this.
yeah, he knows. I told him like,
Okay.
but I rather him making that effort for the $500
Yeah.
than doing a collab. Like, what's this? We're like, where are we right now? Like,
Right.
this is going too much. You know, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be significant. How
Yeah.
do we say
Yeah, significant.
Significant.
Yeah. What if you got a discount?
If he got a discount, I don't mind if it's his friend or whatever.
Yeah.
He made him a discount, but like,
Yeah.
Would you ask the price?
honestly, yes and no. But like, I really don't care. Like, it doesn't matter for me.
Would you
it's
care?
the type of
Yeah.
man though.
I know, but would you care if it was a real diamond or a lab-grown diamond?
No, honestly, like I don't care. Like if he did the effort to buy the ring, to ask me, this is a lot, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you guys are getting married. You're
Yeah.
not gonna think of, oh my god, how much is it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the type of man that she's dating. Also, like she would trust him enough to be like, it's a
Yeah.
it's a real diamond or a lab
Yeah.
grown, and it's like maybe costly, whatever. Like obviously, if you go with a man that's like more like, might be like, is that like a $210 ring?
Yeah, no, $10. There's a limit.
What's your limit? $500 is your limit?
Yeah, it's the minimum. If it really like, let's say he doesn't have like a good job and like that's what he can afford, and
Yeah.
he works
Meaningful.
hard to get that ring. Yeah, why not? But
Yeah.
What's
There's
his
a thought
ethnicity?
behind it.
he's Italian.
So you know damn well he's getting a discount.
Sicilian. Actually,
signing
we're
for?
always
'Cause
at
your girl's
Daima
Italian.
right now.
What's that?
We're always at Daima. You said Daima?
Daima, yeah.
We always go there.
So how's it to date Italians?
Honestly, it's so different. Like I dated like
All
all
ethnicities,
yeah, whatever.
ethnicity,
Yeah.
and like he's Sicilian and he's kind of like Arabs, you know, like they are men's. They want to take care of their women's. Like you feel safe. They are respectful, gentlemen, everything. I really like that.
They're also part of the mafia.
Not all of them,
I know,
okay?
Yo, maybe we should look for.
You guys should get on the Italian train
Italian
for sure.
girlfriends.
Italian train.
Yeah, they will cook
Italian
for
train.
you. They
you
will
wanna
take
run-
care of you guys.
He said
What?
He said Italian train.
Get on the Italian train. It's like it's an expression.
Oh,
Yeah, I get it.
I
get it.
That's not what I understand.
What you said?
I said Italian girls or even Arab girls, they will take care of you. They will cook for
Arab
you.
girls.
They will take
Yeah,
care
you
of
already
you.
like
Yeah, that's his
Arab
type.
girls.
His
Yeah.
type is
Well,
I blush for them.
Moroccan, Tunisian like me, we are the best.
she gave her a big shout out, and all the girls in the DM
Yeah,
are like,
Well, I don't
Sorry.
know. Matt has had a rough time with Moroccans, and
I do have a hard time.
I don't think he has the same definition of they're the best. The best of the worst?
No, but honestly, it depends
wanna
on the
talk about it.
personality.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean your ethnicity, what kind of girl you are. It means how your parents like
Raise you.
raised you. Yeah.
But I do have the same like type of like pattern though when
What?
it goes to like ethnicities.
Toxic?
But when it comes to ethnicities, I do have like certain patterns that are the same depending on the ethnicity.
What do you
I
mean?
know it doesn't.
Light
Like
skin.
what?
Sorry.
No, like what? All I'm saying is like, let's say it's Moroccans or like Arab girls. When I'm dating them, like the patterns of like why it would end up or not working is always the same.
What is it? I want to know.
Yes, Matt, tell us, please. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess
know.
you guys say that you like a man or someone that's more like what's entrepreneur?
Like dominant? Forward? Yeah.
Forward, dominant, whatever. I have like a big personality, but I guess I don't know what type of guy.
Big
Yeah,
personality.
yeah, okay.
I know it's not
Good one.
you two that says that. What? You shut the fuck up. You have a big personality, so you know. You shut the fuck. You're the
What do you
Actually,
mean?
honestly, yeah, you shut the fuck
yo.
up.
You're
Why?
a big ass baby. Shut the
Are you
fuck
guys
up.
nuts? Me.
You have a big personality. You gave me, anyways. Go
What?
continue.
You were with us. It gave me.
I give you what?
He gave me the biggest attitude because I took a bite from a donut.
Yes, that's true.
That was the
And did a
dumbest shit ever,
tantrum.
bro. There's a whole box.
look at him.
Okay,
take a
listen.
bite?
Okay, so hold on,
See?
Sarah. Listen, he got Krispy
What?
Kreme
No.
donuts, right?
Okay.
And then there was one of the donuts that I tried and it had what is it? The
Whatever, just apple shit. And
anyways,
he
it had.
doesn't like
I
it.
didn't like it, right?
Okay.
So me, I took a bite from it. I put it back. These two were at the gym. They come back. He opens the box and he sees that there was a donut with a bite in it, right? But I only left it there because I knew someone like Matt
We'll eat
will
it.
eat
Yes.
it, right? And then he
Decided
lost
to put a fucking
his.
tantrum.
Okay, so I'm saying,
No, wait, hold on. You went to the point of wrapping it up in a napkin and
To
putting
give
it
it
in my
back to you.
room.
okay, first of all, you didn't.
There's
say
a
that-
reason.
okay,
There's a reason.
look.
Hold on. No. There's a reason why I put it back in the box in the first place. Is because I didn't like it. I'm not going to eat
No,
it.
you said that's crazy. You said you took a bite and you wanted Matt to have it afterwards.
Yes, and
Bro.
then when I asked Matt, I said, Matt, would you eat this? He
Okay.
said yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Fair
why'd
enough.
you put it in
okay.
his room?
Okay. Fair enough. When you open a box, you take a bite, you don't like it or whatever. You don't put it back in the box with everything else. If
What do you think is gonna happen?
you'll
I
put
don't
it-
understand, but
you'll
do I have
put it
malaria or
somewhere else.
something? I don't get it.
You'll put it somewhere else for him to have it. You don't put a
Yes, I put
Yeah,
it.
we're not gonna argue.
a
with that.
donut.
Yeah,
A donut with a bite.
We have a guess. Shut the fuck up.
Are you afraid of germs?
Also, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my. Okay.
Maybe
You guys are
that's
nuts.
We're gonna move subject
Anyways.
for now.
In the
Moving
straight
on.
middle
We're
of the
gonna move
box.
subject because we have a guest.
Crazy.
Stop yelling at me in front of a guest.
What do you mean? I'm
Yes.
not. Okay.
Okay, so
so
what's the
what was the reason?
pattern? I didn't
No, it's just-
forget
okay.
about the Moroccan thing.
So I guess
The best way is that you like to gaslight.
okay, yes, but this has nothing to do with what I'm about to
It
say.
does.
It doesn't.
Okay, we'll
does.
see. Go ahead. Go.
Okay.
I'm. Yes. Yes. What's going on? Yes, producer.
What, producer?
Yeah,
She's heard all the stories. What is it?
Okay, so I do have a dominant personality, whatever. So overall, when it comes to like dating Marcans in general, they like to you guys like to dominate a lot. So what is this? What do you do?
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true, but you need to step up and put us on our place.
Ah, so you're not
you
man
know?
enough.
No, I do it, but most of the time they don't like it. So that's why it just ends up like,
Maybe they're just crazy. Like,
I'm happy you said it.
yeah.
Yeah, you said it. That's one. Can you make more noise while she's talking, please?
Yo, what's your problem?
Yeah, bro, you're doing
So
Tight,
actually, that's a good question. So in order for
You want to talk. That's what I'm saying.
so in order for a guy to be dominant, what would you say is like the top 3 things that he can do in order to be a little bit more like dominant or assertive or just more of a man?
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't have any ideas right now, but I know that I am dominant. And like, let's say my boyfriend,
Yeah.
he's a dominant too. So
Yeah.
sometimes he put me at my place.
Okay.
Like sometimes I will argue with him about something and be like, no,
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying.
Do you have an example in your head right now?
No, I don't have an example. Like I have something, but it's not like a real example. Let's say we're gonna be like in a restaurant and I want to pay for like the dinner.
Okay.
Like that's a small example, but
Yeah.
he'll be like, "No, you can't pay," and we're gonna start arguing. And sometimes I will put my card on top of the machine, and he will push me and like argue with me. And
They start
like,
fighting in the restaurant.
Yeah, it's like
You're not
you
paying
can't
today.
do that.
Yeah.
For him, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for you, it was a turn on.
Yeah, because we argued for like
Yeah.
15 minutes about like who's gonna pay. So
Yeah. But you also don't mind it if ever you ended up paying. Right?
yeah, no, I
Like,
don't
you
mind.
didn't
Like
care,
it's
yeah.
a pleasure for me to pay for him. You know.
Yeah.
So did it happen that you guys at some point like argued really like you like in the beginning and you like kind of test him, like see if he's dominant, and then you kind of saw the side of him being super dominant, and you're like inside of you you're like, ooh, okay. Not
Yeah,
like him.
that's nice. Yeah.
A little Sicilian
Of
spice.
course.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little, if there's no spice, it's boring.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about a guy, I guess, in society now, having to pay on the first date?
Of course, he has to pay on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of guys that is gonna be watching and they'll be like, "Oh, this girl's too bougie." No,
Yeah.
he has to pay.
Yeah.
It's a
Does it have to
minimum.
be a bougie date or like
No.
ice cream and walk?
ice cream. You know, my first date with my ex was ice cream and walk.
Shut the fuck up and shut up.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. She said with her ex.
Yeah, no, but
She's
like,
not with him anymore.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But I'm just gonna say something, even for the girl. Okay, let's say you go on a first date.
Yeah.
If you go to a restaurant, you need to wait for like the first plate, and then second plate, and then the dessert, and then like if the waitress is taking too much long time, and the guy, you're not feeling it, you're not being comfortable, it's too long. If you're going for a walk, quick walk, ice cream, if you don't feel it, you can go. And if you feel it, you can keep the night and go somewhere else. I don't know, you know? So it's good to start with walking and ice cream. It's a relaxed date. But then after, you need to step up.
Okay. Will do. Like, just because I don't know if you've seen it, but I always say that to these. For me, ice cream and walk as first date, absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's
not
good.
expensive for both of us. If we don't like each other, like it's like
Exactly.
bye, whatever. And then if I really like you, second date, put the fucking card on. You should take some notes.
But it's valid.
Yeah, but do you want to talk about the $600 date?
What are you? What are you?
Which is a girl that you're not with.
No, and thankfully so. But I'm in a happy medium now. I didn't do 600 and I didn't do ice cream and walk. I found a healthy medium.
So please give us the formula to win.
I did do a dinner date at first, only because I feel like I'm somebody who I'm good at creating conversations. Okay. I'm good at like breaking the ice.
Yeah.
And I like to myself get dressed up, and I also like I like seeing a girl that's also put herself together for the date. Okay. So I feel like it's a different vibe for me. And I feel like the restaurant, if you are a good person that knows how to hold a conversation, that you could easily just make it lighthearted, fun, not too serious, you know, because it's nerve-wracking for both people, especially for the girl too, who like, yeah, she's going on a date with you, but there's a higher chance that you are a creep than she is.
Okay, I get
do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very stressful for the girl to go on a date with someone that she's not really familiar with. I feel like there's a lot more guys that are desperate to do things like that than there are girls, right? So
100%.
to make the girl comfortable, I essentially did what, you know, everything that you mentioned that you would like a guy to do like on a first date, and that you guys do as well. So it's like opening the door, meeting her outside, pulling out the chair for her at the restaurant, paying for the first date, et cetera, and just maintain that all throughout. And even now, almost a year in, I still open the door, I still do all those things, right?
So in your 2 years that you were single,
Yeah.
have you ever went to like a date that the guy wanted to split the bill, or you paid?
I paid for too much dates. Yeah. Too much. Yeah.
That's wild.
And big bills like $300, $400. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm losing my masculine
Yeah.
gauge as she's saying that. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck for these guys? I'm feeling uncomfortable right now. $300.
Wild.
Yeah.
What, the men, please tell me
There's
the reaction
a
of
lot
the
of
men.
guys.
Like he wanted to split the bill and you're like, I'm
let's
gonna
say
pay
the
it.
bill comes.
Yeah.
And I always do that. Oh, I'm gonna pay. They won't like fight with me for like who's gonna pay.
On the first date?
On the
They're
first
just gonna
date.
say okay. They're just
Gonna be like, oh, thank you so much. And I'll be like, you're welcome, but never again, you know? Yeah. So yeah, it happened to me a lot, and even like older guys or whatever, they had like good jobs. Yeah.
Like they could pay.
They could pay. They could pay even double and triple, and they let me pay. That's
So guys, so
Yeah.
tips and tricks. If you want a high value woman, you just want a beautiful woman, and she fights with you to pay the first bill, don't let her pay.
exactly.
Don't.
Yeah.
Even if she's like, yeah, it's fine. No, pay, my God.
Yeah.
What are you about to say? I know for you, it's like.
I just don't understand why it's the bare minimum that you need to do.
Exactly.
Because like I've always
Yeah.
said, like at first I feel like the guy has to sell himself to the girl.
Yeah.
Right. And show himself. And I think the dynamic kind of switches or balances itself out once you guys get into an actual relationship. Yeah. Right. Like where the girls afterwards will be there to take care of you in both an emotional, mental, but also financial aspect. So I just think that guys at the beginning need to understand that your investment, like any investment, has to happen at the beginning. So you get a
Exactly.
return on your investment later on.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
the guys are going to argue, yeah, but I'm also the investment and blah, 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 blah. Yes, but you have to sell yourself. You have to show that you're a good stock for the girl to want to invest in you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just it happens. The dynamic switches from time to time. You know, and also I think it consistently changes also throughout time. Like when you guys are done dating and now you guys want to have a kid and stuff. Well, like the girl also has to see that you're a worthy investment as a father.
Yeah.
And vice
True.
versa. And the guy has to see that you're a worthy investment as someone who's going to bear his children, that you're not going to be smoking, you're not going to be drinking while you're pregnant. You know what I mean? So I feel like just like the investment always changes depending on where you guys are in your relationship.
Yeah.
Damn.
True.
300 was the max?
No. If the max was 600.
And that's considered a big bill?
Huh?
That's considered a big bill?
Yeah, it's a big bill for me. Yeah, for a girl, yeah,
It is a fucking big bill.
I'm sorry, like $600 spent on a first date for
What'd
a
you do?
guy.
What'd you do? What was the date?
He's a nobody. Like he was
No,
a.
not him.
Oh, I
Like,
get-
what was the date? Like food
We went
restaurant?
to a restaurant, like couple of bottles of wines, nice food. I like to go to nice restaurant,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a bit expensive, but yeah, I paid the bill, and the guy was a lawyer, so
That is crazy.
yeah,
What the fuck?
Did
yeah.
he send you a message after?
Like
He wanted to have a second date, and I said no, I'm not
Just-
available.
Not available.
Yeah,
Not
not
avail-
available.
Love that.
Yeah.
Not
She
anymore.
gave him the legal term. Not available.
Yeah,
Not available.
exactly.
Not that I'm not interested. I can't. I'm
Yeah.
busy. Not available.
For the next 365 and plus days,
Because
I will not
when
be
you
available
see
for
that
you.
a guy accept the first date to pay, you're like, you think, what is
Later
he
on.
gonna do next? You know, how is
Yeah.
he gonna act? Is he gonna be like a man after? Or, like
Mm-hmm.
directly, you think about all those questions and you don't feel secure.
Yeah, you think long term immediately.
Exactly.
Right?
That's how I think, because I want to get like in a serious relationship. I'm not there dating just for fun, just to have like
Yeah.
Okay, so
One-
like she said, she paid too much dates, right? And then she found that Italian man that literally fought
Sicilian
her-
man, because I've heard
Yeah.
Italians say, hey, I'm not Italian, I'm Sicilian.
yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
Sicilian,
It's
man.
different.
and she fought for 15 minutes saying, who the fuck do you think you're gonna pay in front of me? And then Sarah inside was like,
Yeah, I was like, finally.
who is this
love
man?
Yeah.
But low key, poker face.
Yeah.
No, I want to pay. I want to pay. But then inside, like,
Exactly.
That's why you pay for
That's
me.
exactly how I felt.
He pulled out these things and she was like, okay.
oh no.
That's good. Listen, fellas, tips, tricks, and advice. Pay on the first date. Do what we've been saying for the longest time. Open the door. Make sure that when you guys are walking on the street, that you put on the side of the opposite end of the cars. Okay. Even if the chances are very low that she gets hit by a car, you still put her on that side. Pay for the first bill. What am I missing?
Bring her back home.
Bring her back home.
Yeah.
Open every door. You said it already.
Yeah.
If she goes back on her own, ask her to text you back
Yeah.
when
Wait
she
till you
arrived
get
back
inside.
home, you
Yeah.
know, something like that. That's nice.
Well, that's what I do too. Just like 'cause I get like very like worried because there's some fucked up people in the world.
Yeah, there is.
Like I always wait until she gets
In the house.
inside and then I leave.
You know, when you said it's an investment, like I really agree with you, because, you know, if a guy like pay for the first date and then you realize he's a good guy, like for me, I'll give the world to this
Right.
guy, you know?
Yeah.
And he will be spoiled with like you said, gifts, anything, like just gesture.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be feeling like a man that he's been taken care of.
Yeah, he's gonna feel valued.
So it's the first impression that is
Yeah.
important.
yeah. And like I said, the girl is also putting her part. She's also, like, quite frankly, showing up.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's her part of the investment, because out of all of the options that
has.
girls have, she's deciding and choosing to go on a date with you.
Taking the time to go with you and choosing you.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's not coming across as like a financial investment, but a lot of girls, as they get older, with time that they lose is essentially their time and their youth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if she's on a date with you, that means she's already postponing any other potential mate and investing her time into you. So if you're there to waste her
Exactly.
time, she's gonna say, "Listen, pal, not
Yeah.
available."
Not available.
Not available at all.
Two key words from this podcast
Not
is
available.
rape my eyes and not available. Not available. I will keep that in my vocabulary.
Rate My Eyes is a good one.
Yeah.
But guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. Sarah, thank you for being
You're
here.
welcome.
Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Amazon, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and check us out on
Patreon.
And it's been your boy Sergio's Talks.
Your boy Matt.
It's your boy Carl.
And Sarah Donia.
And we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to go ahead and check out Sarah Donia if you guys want to get rid of these things, back hair, acne, and all that stuff. If you guys want to look glowing like Matt, make
Or
sure to,
glowy like me. I'm just oily.
No,
You're
come to
oily.
the clinic and then you're gonna be glowing
Exactly.
in the right way.
Okay, guys.
so make sure to go ahead and check it out. We're gonna put all the information in the description box below, and we'll see you guys next
Que me
week.
quiere ver y está loca por tenerme. Dice que quiere matar las ganas, que no quería enamorarse. Par de vueltas por la city buscando una manera para poder olvidarme. Y ya son como